What's up everybody, I'm Shade and welcome back to Become a Legend. Now, if I sound different guys for this episode only, please know that I was about to record this episode and my Blue Yeti microphone decided that it has served its purpose for me and it stopped working. So until I get a new mic, which should be only a few days, I'm just gonna do this one with what I have, which is my phone, believe it or not. But anyway, let's get into this episode as Cole gets the very first goal in this match against Botafogo, and it's a very sloppy goal, but we like goals as strikers and we're gonna take any goal that is credited to us, even that type of goal. But now, talking about the last episode, we talked about Cole's looks last episode, and which was his haircut and his boots. And yeah, remember I was pretty disappointed that you guys didn't like the cornrows that I always like for Cole. And I was just basically asking you guys what new haircut we should have him have, but most importantly, what boots we should have him get. And as soon as I mentioned the boots, you guys completely forgot about the haircut, and everybody was just basically recommending different boots for me, be it like Nike or Adidas or Pumas or whatever. And I really liked how engaged you guys were. But I also liked how everybody, some people even came forward and said that they like the haircut now, so go me. But as you saw from that beautiful header there, Botafogo equalized right after we had gone in front. But then Cole with the kickoff glitch OP, and he brings it back to 2-1. Not bring it back, but he brings Criciuma back in the lead with 2-1. And that finish was actually pretty sloppy from Cole. Like, the keeper did what he could, I guess. He just kind of went under him, the ball. But yeah, Cole just got that goal. And the kickoff glitch, it was a pretty good run and pretty good ball, but the defending was atrocious. And after Cole is substituted, look at this goal from Silvinho. That dribbling, that should not be happening. The defending again was pretty atrocious, but just beautiful dribbling skills from Silvinho. Sometimes I wish, when I see stuff like this, I wish that the defenders were as bad when Cole is playing against them, but when he's playing, they're just so aggressive. But the match ends with 3-1, away win for Criciuma against Botafogo, and of course Cole is going to get the man of the match with that cheeky 8.5 match rating. But now we are going to actually check out the league table for the Liga do Brasil, and we are Criciuma have 4 wins in the first 6 matches and 2 draws, no losses, and they're only 1 point ahead of the second place, which are Atlético Mineiro. But the second match is against Corinthians, and of course Corinthians is one of the top dogs in the Liga do Brasil, a team that should not be underestimated. Chelsea know that best. But we were talking about the boots, so yeah, as I said before, though, I do have a few more episodes pre-recorded. I think a couple more, excluding this one. So we're not gonna change his boots just now, because I obviously have more stuff to show you before we can even be on top with that. But Solomon Kalou put Corinthians ahead 1-0, and then Cole anticipated that mistake. I loved that predatory movement from Cole. He knew exactly what's gonna happen, exactly where the defender was gonna play the ball, and he just by the way, that guy's expression there tells the story. Did you see those eyes though? But as I was saying, Cole intercepted that pass just beautifully, and he got the team Criciuma back in the game, and then he gets himself yellow carded, but he apologizes. Anyway, we were talking about, sorry, I'm getting kind of distracted here with the commentary and whatever. But yeah, we're talking about the boots. So when the time comes, a few more episodes that I have the footage for, and when the time comes, I'm thinking of making a poll on Facebook for you guys to vote on. I'm thinking, I don't know how many options you can add in a poll, but I'm thinking like 5 finalist boots that you guys like, the most commonly requested, recommended ones, and I'll have you guys vote on which ones you want. So you better get involved in that if you want, because your opinion matters to me. And even if you don't win, you know, I'm fair to my viewers and my commenters, and we're not gonna have like a pair of boots for the end of the series. So we're gonna keep changing them, and I'm gonna take into consideration all the different requests and recommendations that I get. But Cole was substituted in this match after he brought it back to 1-1, and then after he was subbed, a penalty made it 2-1, and then a rebound now in the last few minutes of the game with the same scorer from the penalty, Rafael Costa, makes it 3-1. And this match against Corinthians, Cole will not be getting the man of the match, but Cole was really all over the opposition. He got the team, and most importantly, back in the game with that beautiful interception and then the goal. He gets a 6.5. Rafael Costa with 2 goals obviously will get the man of the match with 7.5. but Cole, again, he was very important in this match. So we are still only 1 point away from Atletico Mineiro, and 5 wins now in the first 7 matches, 2 draws, no losses, which is very important. But a teammate, this is what I'm talking about. Cole wasn't the man of the match, but he ran the show, like the teammate just said after the Corinthians match about that Corinthians match. But this one is the decider, because the 2 top dogs in the Liga do Brasil, Atletico Mineiro and Criciuma, are now facing for that #1 spot glory. Or if it's a draw, obviously things stay the way they are, but nobody plays for the draws when this kind of stuff happens. And this match was actually a lot of chances like this one, but just like this one, every shot that Cole took or the teammates took were just off target, which is a shame. But then Cole starts to move here, he passes the ball, gets it back, cuts inside on his right foot, and he puts the team Criciuma in front with that beautiful goal. Beautifully worked goal, nothing too complex, only one pass, make the run, ask for the ball back, cut inside and shoot it, finish it. But still we got it on target, as opposed to the first few opportunities that we just missed, and it didn't even show you because they were so embarrassing and just so off the target. But a very tense game here, and Cole almost makes 2-0 by almost getting an assist here, but the teammate is rejected very well by the keeper there, and Cole getting substituted like an absolute hero in this Atletico Mineiro match. And this is actually what it finishes. Criciuma get 1-0 against Atletico Mineiro, which is pretty darn important, because it now means that we have widened the gap between #1 and #2, and Cole with an amazing 9.0 match rating for the man of the match in this match. But again, Atletico Mineiro are now 4 points behind Criciuma in the Liga do Brasil, and maybe someone else will step up the plate. Maybe Atletico Mineiro are now #3. I do not remember, but we'll see the league standing after in the next episode, obviously. In the meantime, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave it a like if you did. I've been Shane, and I apologize if you don't like this microphone. I'm getting a new one pretty soon. Depends when it will be shipped. But again, hope you enjoyed. Leave it a like. I've been Shane. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.